Alright boys, what is going on? Welcome to the first video, the first Scheme King video in our new York Giants 3-4 defensive scheme. Now, I call it my 3-4 defensive scheme. It's kind of based off Bill Belichick, Lawrence Taylor, Bill Parcells, Giants teams running through the 1980s. So we're going to be playing a ton of 3-4, but we are also going to be looking at big nickel over G. That'll start to drop in probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But for the first, week of this week and a half of this, breakdown of, breaking down this defense, we're going to be looking at 3-4 off. Now, this is going to be a blitz heavy defense once again, but we're going to mix in a lot of match coverage, a lot of coverages also, but really the keys are everything is going to look the same. We're going to be bringing blitzes with different defenses behind it. Now, up today on YouTube, on the main channel, there's the intro video for this scheme where I break down all the abilities we want to use, the kind of idea for the scheme, give you a little history of the scheme as well. So if you haven't yet, definitely go check it out after this video. I was going to break down 3 blitzes today, but I'm also going to break down the current gen stuff at the end of this video for the current gen guys. So we're going to hop over to current gen. I'm going to show you guys how the blitz works there as well. So I was going to break down 3, but I think I'm only going to break down 2 today because I don't want to get it too long. It's going to be pinch dog 2 press, and it's going to be 2 different versions of it. I'm going to show you guys it's a really solid shotgun run D, very good blitz as well. Now, I want to go look at the audibles really quick. So these are the 4 audibles we are going to use. They can change a little bit as we go, but for the most part, this is what we are going to stick with. We're going to have pinch dog 2 press, will buck 3 press, cover 6, and cover 4 drop show 2. Whenever we are coming out in this 3-4 odd, we are going to start in pinch buck 0. Okay, we're always going to start in that. And for coaching adjustments, I always want auto alignment to base, and I like to put option defense on conservative. That is it. Do not mess with zone drop. So pinch buck 0. Now, the only time we're not going to be coming out in pinch buck 0 is when we're really playing someone who's run heavy, really trying to run the ball on us. I have a run defense that we're going to go over later. So pinch buck 0, always come out in that. Now, I'm going to show you the first variation of this blitz first. This is going to work even if they block a running back. So we're going to call buck shallow right here. They are going to be blocking a running back, and you see right here, Bentley automatically walks down. So this linebacker automatically walks down into the A gap. That's going to always happen. Then we are going to audible over to pinch dog 2 press. So you have to make sure it's in their audibles. You're going to audible over, and you're going to see this corners move inside a little bit, but the whole front of our defense doesn't move. So that's going to be first. Then all we have to do, we want to slide or shift our D line to the same side as our user. So Hightower's on the right. We want to shift to the user away from the linebacker who walked down. Then we are going to blitz all linebackers like that. Now blitzing our linebackers and slant our D-line out. That is it for the setup. Honestly, guys, once you get it down, it takes about 5 seconds, maybe not even, right? Like that's it. Then we're just gonna take the user and we're gonna walk down over the center. That is what the blitz is going to look like. It fires in, even if they're blocking a running back, blocking extra people, we are going to fire in. Obviously, if they send everyone out, this blitz is going to come in every time as well. Now, the only other thing, if you watch my blitzing videos, you can mess with the flat defender. So you can leave them on soft squats. That's kind of how they'll play, against a cover 6, where they'll trap number 2 if he goes to the flats. But usually, guys, I'm going to play hard flats. I'm being super aggressive. I want to take away all the quick hitters, force them to hold the ball, wait for something to get deeper down the field. By then, the blitz should come in. Then if we're playing, it's 2nd and 20, something like that, then we can also shade up and put cloud flats. So this is going to be the first blitz, guys, and you're going to see here, we're just going to hover here, and we're just going to get out with our user, and you're going to see the blitz fire in. So right here, boom, we're just going to hover, and the blitz is going to fire in from Judon right there. Okay, so I want to go against just another, offensive formation, show you guys it works the same way. So we're going to come out against Y cross and gun doubles. We're going to come out and pinch buck 0. We're going to audible over right away as he's walking down. Then we're going to shift D-line away from the guy who walks down, slant D-line out, blitz all linebackers, walk down over the center. So that is it. Super simple, guys. You're gonna be able to just come in practice mode, get it down, and it is just gonna be a really simple, easy setup for you. Then we're just gonna cover over here, drop back, and you're gonna see the blitzer comes in, the running back doesn't pick them up, and the blitzer will come in super consistently. So that is part one of the blitz, guys. I wanna show you guys just the setup really quick here. So this is how quickly you can run it. So our guys are walked down, boom, boom, boom. That is it, totally set up. That took me about 2 seconds, not even. So once you come in practice mode, practice it up, get it down, and you will see this blitz start to fire. Okay, now we're gonna look at the second part of this blitz. We're gonna come back to spread here, and now we're gonna look at a formation where they send their running back out. So we'll look at buck post trail. We're gonna come out in the same blitz, come out in pinch buck 0. Now the setup is just gonna be a little bit different. So this is if they're sending everyone out and we can still get pressure rushing, dropping an extra player into coverage. So right here, we're gonna audible over to pinch dog 2 press first. Then same thing, shift D-line out, boom, slant D-line out, blitz all linebackers. So the first part of this setup is the exact same, but what we wanna do is we wanna take the linebacker who we shifted our D-line towards. So it'll be Judon in this case. So whatever way you shift your D-line to, you wanna take that linebacker, audible him to a vert hook. See, that is what it's gonna look like. Now he is gonna get outside, get underneath all those vertical routes on that side of the field, and you can, as the user, more just worry about the middle and the other side. So they're sending everyone out, and this blitz is gonna fire in the exact same way. Just like that. We're gonna go look, I wanna look at that in a replay really quick. Now, for this blitz, I would say every once in a while, the tackle is actually gonna shoot out and block you, but 80% of the time, it is gonna fire in. It's really effective. So right here, watch what happens. He shifts that he has to cover the D tackle. By the time he turns his hips, our defensive end, our outside linebacker is just getting in free at the QB, totally unblocked. And we see here our user is gonna drop out, and we have this vert hook dropping out as well, only rushing 5, and we are getting home with a free rusher against them blocking 5. So that is really the 2 blitzes, guys. Once again, I'll show you guys the setup. So audible over to pinch dog 2, shift D-line 2 away from the linebacker who walks down, slant D-line out, blitz all linebackers, walk down, and then you want to take the linebacker on the same side as we shifted our D-line to and put him in a vert hook. So those are going to be the 2 blitzes, guys. We want to use the first one if they're blocking running backs, or if they just really can't handle the pressure, bring a bunch of heat. Then if they start sending everyone out, then we can start incorporating this one where we're dropping an extra player into coverage. Okay, we're going to go look at the gameplay of these 2 blitzes now. Then if you're a current gen player, stick around. We're going to go look at all this stuff in current gen. Doesn't work quite as well on current gen. Current gen is just harder to blitz, guys. It is what it is. Next gen is much easier to blitz. So we're gonna go take a look at it. Gonna have current gen stuff throughout this whole scheme, but stick around if you're on current gen till the end. But let's go look at the gameplay for both these blitzes right now. Okay, starting out right here, guys, we just come right out and we see our linebacker is gonna walk down into the hole. You see I'm shifting my D-line over. Now this is gonna be the one where we're bringing everybody. We're not dropping the vert hook out. So we shift our D-line, spread them, blitz all linebackers. We're gonna walk down in the hole. We see on the outside, we put out cloud flats, shade up or down most of the time. Like I said, a lot of the time I'm gonna be playing hard flats, playing down, but we see there's 6 seconds left in the game. I don't wanna give up a deep shot over my head. So right here, we're just gonna hover in this spot and we're just gonna get out right at the snap, right here, boom. I wanted to show you guys the walk down, that's why I left this part in. So right here, boom. We're just gonna come and we're gonna get out, and we see this player, they're blocking a running back right here. Blocked the running back, he's gonna come and block this player, but this edge is coming in completely free at the blind side. Then as the user, we're just trying to take away any quick hitters. They have 2 quick hitters over the middle. They're kind of intersecting, so I'm able to play in between them, take them both away, and we see our pass rush gets home absolutely untouched. We see this player comes open late, but by then he is already in the ground. Okay, let's look at it again. 3rd and 7 this time. Here we have hard flats on the field, so we're gonna hover in this spot, and then we're just gonna get out with our user. This one, he's sending his running back out, so both of our edge players, so his running back is going out on a route, both of our edge players are coming around untouched at the QB. As a user, I'm just trying to get in the middle of this, take away as much as I can, not give them that quick hitter over the middle, and one player gets in, we get a strip sack, the other player scoop and score going the other way. So strip sack, fumble if they send their running back out, 2 players coming in free. One more time, right here, hover, get out, and we see blocking his running back right here. So that is gonna take this player, but this player is looping in around the other side, completely untouched, boom. Like, look at this, and there's really not much open. Like, we're doing a great job of taking away all the quick hitters, allowing this to come in, and we get a huge sack for like a loss of 20. Okay, so that was it coming in for the blitz. Now, if the blitz doesn't come in, we still need to have good coverage on the back end. So right here, we see he's sending all 5 out on routes, but when he does that, we know he has to get the ball out super quick. So I'm playing hard flats here, taking away his quick hitter here, taking away both these quick hitters. So now he either has to take this route here, or this one he tries to fit in the corner route to the tight end. I absolutely read his eyes, step in front, take it away, and I'm going the other way for a user pick 6, you know, bringing everyone, and we're just taking away the quick hitter with our user. One more time, here we go, hard flats on the field, boom, and I'm just gonna come out, trying to take those quick hitters over the middle. Now, on this one, he has 2 drags coming across the middle. He's able to block up the blitz pretty well, but this is just a good way of playing the user. We have 2 threats, but I see, look at where our corner is. This corner is way wider out playing this corner, where this player is more shallow, starting to play into the middle. So when I see that, I know I can send that player over there because he's gonna cover him. Then I take this one, the user or the QB reads me grabbing this player, so he tries to squeeze it into this guy, and our corner just steps right in front. We are speeding up his clock, taking away those quick and easy reads, and now we are going the other way for a pick 6. Okay, one more, here we go. I actually didn't really get this perfectly set up, but we see 2 players are coming in completely free on this side. He tries to throw up the seam. I'm kind of riding it as the user. We get our mid-zone KO, fire in on this ball. It gets popped up, and Randy Moss takes it back the other way. And I might have one more clip. I can't remember. Sorry, this is our run game. Now, this is also a really good shotgun run D. Now, if they're playing like multiple tight ends, running I-form runs, this isn't great just because everybody's at the line of scrimmage. Guys can get pinned inside and they can get to the outside for big runs. But shotgun runs, if they're just mixing in runs, this is a really good run D. And then we have a specific run D for big power heavy sets that we will be going over later. So for this one, these are just shotgun runs where they try to run like inside zone, counter, stuff like that. This is gonna work great. So we have multiple inside stuffs firing upfield. We see Reggie White get up here. He tries to pull a guard out in front, and we just absolutely stuff it. You know, -1 on the play. Here we go again, boom, just really not giving them any easy holes. He has a nice little hole here, but William Perry's able to shed, make a play in the backfield. One more time, boom, tries to run it here. Backside linebacker shoots in the backfield, makes the play, but even if he doesn't, it is just completely locked up. So that is gonna be our 6-man blitz, guys, not blocking the extra one. Now, this is gonna be where we're dropping our vert hook out. So I'm setting it up here, get down, and we see this player here is gonna be our vert hook. So we wanna shift the lineman to his way, then we're dropping him out to a vert hook, and we're gonna see here, watch our linebacker, boom, absolutely untouched. They're sending their running back out. This guy is looping around. We have our vert hook dropping out underneath this hot read here. He tries to go to the flats, but this blitz comes in before he can even check it down to the flats. We don't get the sack, but we get incomplete pass, knockdown, big QB hit. One more time. Vert hook dropping the other way this time. Now it's going to be this edge player. Boom. See how the left tackle gets sucked inside? And now this player is just completely coming in free. Tries to get out the backside with Brady. Absolutely no shot. We have our vert hook dropping out, giving us extra players in coverage. Then one more right inside the red zone, inside the 3-yard line this time. Vert hook dropping out. Now this one's a little bit different. We're going to look here. Boom. They block their tight end. But because of how we set this blitz up, we have our where all of our D tackles kind of like looping to the outside, and sometimes the guards really struggle to pick them up, and they're actually gonna loop out, and this guy's gonna get untouched up the field, get a safety. So even though they blocked their tight end this time and we're dropping our vert hook out, we are able to get into the backfield and make a play. Now, another one, let's take a look. This is gonna be more coverage based, so this is gonna be our cloud flats, vert hook dropping out underneath. So we get our blitz coming. See how this one, sometimes the tackle will actually jump out and block it. So he does block it, kind of holding him honestly, but we see here, I wanna rewind. So this does get blocked up, but watch our vert hook here, boom. He's getting underneath this vertical route. A lot of times when they see cover two, they're gonna try to like hit up the seam in between the safeties. That takes that away, allows us to go to this side of the field, kind of take away the drag, start to play in over on the wheel route. Then this, he throws this post, but because this vert hook is underneath it, he has to throw it late, trying to throw to this hole, allowing this safety to come over, get underneath it and pick it. Now, if that vert hook's not there, he's probably able to throw it sooner before that, you know, that post gets in towards that backside safety. Vert hook one more time, boom, getting underneath this vertical route, tries to go up over our head with this hot route, and as the user, I'm able to just jump up, make the play, and we are going the other way with the football. Then one more time, vert hook on this side, getting vertical underneath. They have their running back. He blocks it up late, but really we're making him make a quick throw. We have hard flats on the field, really not much. He maybe could have went deep to the streak, but he's getting pressure. He has to try to force that ball in, and Randy Moss is able to step in front and make the play. So that is going to be it, guys. The first two blitzes in this scheme. For the rest of this scheme, there will be a new video out on Tuesday and another blitz coming out on Scheme Kings. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, this first part of this blitz, the one where we're not dropping the vert hook, that is going to be the blitz that I go over in the main channel video on Tuesday. So I gave you guys this blitz early and I showed you guys the vert hook version. The reason I did it this way, it wouldn't really have made sense for me to show you the vert hook version without, you know, the other blitz as well. So I gave it to you guys early, and you know, the main channel people aren't going to see the vert hook version. So you're going to get an extra blitz there. Plus on Tuesday when the main channel video goes out, it's going to be this blitz and a coverage to go along with it. Then on Scheme Kings, I'm going to bring you guys another man zero blitz that I like to work in off these, give them a different look on the back end. Then on, I believe it will be Saturday of next week, we will be getting into another scheme or another video where I'll be showing you guys the cover 3 version of this blitz that I like to use, where we can have, you know, where we can mix up the back end coverage once again. So that is going to be it. If you guys are on current gen, stick around. We're going to hop over to current gen right now, and I'm going to show you how this blitz works. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're going to hop over to current gen right now. Now, like I said a little bit earlier in the video, blitzing is just tougher. It's just harder in current gen. I'm gonna do my best to bring you guys as much as I can, but just overall blitzing is just harder. So 3-4 odd, we're gonna come out in pinch box 0 again. We're gonna come out against a spread look here, and we'll just come out against box corner to start, and we're gonna come out in pinch box 0, make sure pinch dog 2 press is in your audibles. We're gonna see our guy's gonna walk down, we're gonna audible over, and the setup is gonna be the exact same way. Now, this is gonna be the blitz where we're not dropping the vert hook, and we're gonna see this is what's gonna happen if they send everyone out. We're gonna boom, and the blitz will come firing in off the edge. But so like if they're sending everybody on routes, we can get this blitz to come in no problem. So right here, hover over here, they're sending their running back out, boom, just like that, and you're gonna see our guy fires in off the edge, and you're gonna get really quick and easy heat, which is nice, right? Like we can get pressure, but the problem is when they block their running back. So I'm gonna hop over and we'll just go to a play when they drop their running back, block their running back. So we're gonna go to spread. So we're gonna come and get it out against box shallow with the running back blocked. Then we're gonna come over 3-4 odd, and we're gonna come out in pinch box 0. Running back's gonna walk down. We're gonna do our same setup, slant D line, blitz all linebackers, and we're gonna hover. Now watch what happens. Boom, we're gonna go, and they're really gonna block it up. The guy's able to shed there and make the block, or make the sack, but it does get blocked. So we're gonna do boom, same thing, gonna hover here, and we're just gonna get out right away, boom, and we're gonna see, like, look at the center there. The center, like, Watch this. This is just how ridiculous it is on current gen. Watch the center here. Watch the center. Boom. He goes underneath the guard to pick up the D tackle that would have been free. Like, that just would never happen. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it could maybe, but it's just like they're just way more psychic on current gen. So I have had some success if you do the exact same setup. Now you hover with your linebacker right over the center, and now you actually engage. So if you engage, then get out. So it's gonna make your pass coverage a little weaker. But if we can get the center to commit to blocking us, then our edge player is gonna come in free, because the running back still has to account for this edge player. This player is still part of the play. So we have to actually engage with this player, then get out underneath that guy. See? See how we actually get him to totally commit to us, then we can get out and get underneath. So it just is what it is, guys. Blitzing on current gen, this is if they're blocking their running back. Come in, actually get him to block you, then you can come out. So let's look at that one. That one was even better because we never actually even made an engagement there. See how we get out before we actually even get engaged? Now we're under that drag. So that is blocking a running back. You actually have to block down and engage with the player. So that is the first style of the blitz. Now the other style of the blitz is the exact same way. So where we want to drop the vert hook. So we're gonna come out and we'll go against box corner again where they have 5 out. Now we're gonna try the vert hook blitz. Now this is gonna be the version where we're dropping our vert hook. So we're gonna shift D-line over, we're gonna slant, we're gonna blitz all. That's gonna be the setup. Now we wanna put the side that we shifted to's linebacker in a vert hook. Now we look here, they're sending everyone out. Now if you just try to run this how we did on next gen right here, watch, boom, shift, they'll just block it up, right? That tackle doesn't get sucked down. So what you have to do, you have to use that same kind of technique. Boom, pinch block 2, slant over, boom, and then like that. So like that's what it's gonna look like. And now we have to stand here and we actually have to engage. So we have to engage, get that guy to block us, then get out. So it still works. We just, as the user, really have to make this guy commit to blocking us. But as soon as he does, this guy's gonna be free. Now we can get out underneath. And this is nice because we still have the vert hook dropping out to help take things away. So the blitzes, now but like I said, if you just wanna get easy pressure while they're sending everyone out, just run it stock, don't drop the vert hook. Now you're just gonna be able to get out and this guy will fire in. So these blitzes definitely work better than the zone blitz defense that I went over in the Steelers. Just, you know, there is some tweaks on current gen, but I hope that guys helps. I hope these blitzes work for you guys really well. Try it in game for you current gen players. Let me know how it works. I'm gonna be breaking down as much as I can for you current gen guys, especially with the blitzes because blitzing is so tough on current gen. So like I said, let me know what you guys think of that. Let me know how it works. Stay tuned on Tuesday. Whole bunch more on the way for this Giants 3-4 defense.